Hey everybody, how you doing today? I got my messy yucky shirt on, but excuse me, my goodness, already off the bat. I'm doing a very quick video because I've been getting so many messages and questions and stuff, so I'm going to answer a few of them very quickly and explain a few things. A lot of questions I get, I think I might have like 5 or 6 of these questions, is why I do the videos that I do. Why do I how are they phrased? Not, and this is called bedhead. I didn't even pull it out yet. So, and my daughter cut it for me. So she cut like, I don't know, like an inch and a half off, maybe even more than that. And it's kind of like I went to bed early last night, and I went to bed. I feel like I'm going for a photo shoot, and I went to bed with wet hair, and this is what come. I feel like I should be singing Cure songs, which I love the Cure. But anyway, um, I get asked why I do these videos for people who have chronic illnesses or whatever. I got a lot of responses from my video that I think I posted yesterday or the day before on art journaling and the negativity and all that. Now, I started off as a mix. Well, I started off, as I've explained before, knitting and sewing and polymer clay and air dry clay, and then went to met and fell in love with Susie Blue years ago when she first was coming out, and starting her gig, and learned mixed media through her, like the basics and all. And so what was my point? It's still very early. Um, so, that's kind of how I've done what I gotten to where I've gotten. I love to do everything, but at 28, when I got sick, it made things really hard to be able to knit, which I love, and to even make jewelry, which is one of my favorite things in the world to do because of the jump rings and certain things, and soldering. And I was doing glass lamp work, and I have all these glass rods and all this stuff, and this really great torch, expensive torch I bought and everything. And and I got to a point where I got depressed and not very proud. But when, as many of you know, when you have an illness, a chronic illness like I have RA and fibro and amongst other things, some doctors are very happy to hand out whatever pain pills you want, and as many as you want. And I can honestly open a nice drugstore here. I have every pain pill imaginable. The only thing that works for me is morphine. However, my husband is the one who distributes my pain pills to me, because there was a time when I had a little bit of a problem, because you do get to a point where you want the pain to go away so badly, and you want to be able to function. And I went through a really hard time of after being diagnosed and going through, as you all know, when you first get diagnosed and you're put on okay, try this. Like, it's all a guessing game with these chronic illnesses. Fibro, especially now, there's no blood test that can tell you that you have it. The pain, is God's awful. Even with rheumatoid arthritis, I still get people who say to me, oh, I know the pain, my knee hurts. And it's like, I have arthritis in my knee, and I look at them and I don't want to say, shut the fuck up. You have no clue what rheumatoid arthritis is then. It's really a bad name for it, because it's not your normal arthritis. And not that that person's knee doesn't hurt, but it's a completely different thing. As well as suffering from anxiety and panic and depression. And I have many friends that suffer from that. And now my son had suffered from that, but he was bipolar and manic also. Now my daughter, she's been suffering for a very long time with it also, and it's gotten really bad. So after going through all these feelings of which I'm kind of experiencing now, because I've really had a bad couple months, of uselessness and what's the point, and this and that, and all these medications thrown at me and everything like that, I finally realized that I wasn't living a life that was fulfilling to me, that I could do. I can still do what I want to do. You know what? Yeah. When I do the clay videos on here, people write me the most beautiful emails, but I also get people that are saying, really? Like they'll make fun of me or leave me a horrible comment. And it's like, you're missing my whole point. This isn't for me to show a normal, if any of us are normal, a normal, healthy person, let's say, how to, I mean, it gives you the general idea of how to do it, but you know what? I can't do it. You're going to see, I did this, and I'm going to be putting up the video. Okay. And my hands hurt so bad doing this. And I did it because my hands hurt so bad, because I didn't want to feel sorry for myself and go take my morphine and go lay in bed all day. I wanted to feel like I tell you guys, what kind of person would I be? I mean, there's nothing wrong having a couple of bad days, but I thought, I'm going to just fight through it. It's not going to be my best, but I'm going to do it, because it helps me escape. It doesn't fix anything for me. I don't do this and then I'm like, woohoo, let's go party. But it helps me focus on something else. And yes, I'm still in pain. And yes, I still have the same issues and all those kind of things. But while I'm doing this, I'm concentrating on this. And it makes me feel like when I'm done, I've learned not to judge myself so harshly. And when I'm done, I feel like I accomplished something. And that goes with whether you like to draw, paint, mixed media, clay, art journal, whatever. I would art journal all the time, and I still love to art journal. When I do videos on here for you guys and stuff like that, I usually use a piece of paper and I fold it in half, or I do a piece of paper or whatever. Sometimes I'll use my journal. But the reason I do that is because I want to show you that, you know what, I'm on SSI, as you all know, I've talked about before. I get hardly any money. So I allow myself a certain small budget every month when my SSI comes in to go and buy something crafty, or a product or something that I want to try. I'm blessed to have the husband that I have. He supports everything I do, and he would, anything I want, he would buy, or, whatever for me. But I do my arts and craft with my SSI. I can't even imagine if you are on SSI and live on your own and have to support yourself, because I went through hell. I mean, I got approved right away because I am, I've been disabled since I was 28. I'm 43. But now, and I've been on SSI for 2 years. But I can't imagine if you're on SSI and you live alone. You have to support yourself or your family. Social, SSD, the regular social disability, you get way more money and way more privilege. You can work, you can make a little bit of money and still receive your Social Security disability. Not that makes you rich or is better or worse than SSI. I'm just saying, like, I can't work. I can't do anything because any penny I make over, any penny I make, they take out of my SSI. And if my husband has more than a certain amount of money in his account, his bank account, they take that off my SSI too. It's very fickle and it's very unfair, because I've been sick so long, and I did work jobs. I worked at like a school as a special ed sub for 2.5 years, but you have to have so many credits in the last 10 years, and I've been sick since I was 28 and violently sick. So I couldn't get all these credits or whatever the hell they're called. So that's why when I had to quit Things Crafty, was my last design team. When I had to quit that due to my illness, and it makes me sad because I can't do design teams or anything anymore because I can't keep up with people's schedules. Some days are good, some days are bad. A lot of things are expected of you. Nothing that's major, but like, doing a live show when I'm not feeling well, or doing certain things or having a post ready, certain things I just couldn't do. And the way my mind works, like on Things Crafty, for instance, I would finally get situated in my head because, being on a lot of medication and the illnesses themselves, you have fibro fog, you have medications that make you crazy. I repeat myself constantly. I say big words that don't I mean, I'm a little wacko, and I take pride in that. I'm not ashamed. But like once they would get like something down pat of how we were doing things, and I would get it in my head like, okay, this is what I have to do, and that's how I work. I'm one of them like people that okay, A, B, C. Then of course they're trying to grow their company and their channel and all that kind of thing, and then things would change, and then I'd have to try to change with it, and I just couldn't keep up. They were constantly changing, to better themselves, and hey, that's fantastic, and it was really sad to me, but I couldn't do it. At least, and then when I got sad for a few days, and I got depressed when I had to leave, the design team and all, and had a pity party and all that kind of things, and thought, what, I have this YouTube channel, and I'm going to go on there and do it when I can do it. I can schedule them ahead. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I ended up doing it. Long story short, long story long, actually, because this is the question I was asked, is why I do this, is then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do my YouTube channel for people like me and other people who enjoy it and like seeing crafts or starting out or just like watching, to say, you know what? Yeah, life's tough and it really sucks. And, but you can still do it. You don't have to have a perfect palm or clay cane. If you want, like I tell the people who leave me messages, go pay for a class or look for a different video. This is for me to show people like me who have fibro and hurt and have RA. It's going to take us maybe an extra half hour to do what we're going to do, but we're going to do it. And does it have to be perfect? No, it doesn't. Or draw or knit or do whatever. We all have our own things to deal with. So that's why I always say, try not to, be kind to each other, because you never know what battle somebody's fighting. I've had a really, really, really bad few months. The last 2 months have been really bad because now not only am I dealing with my own things, but my husband has two medical issues that we're dealing with that are pretty severe, and my daughter is having some issues. So it's just been very, very stressful and hard. But I just keep trying to trudge through, and things come up and unfortunate things happen, and sometimes people don't understand, and I can't do anything about that. My family and I aren't really on great terms right now, which we usually never are, because we're just completely different. And trying to deal with all that, and my family, my husband and my daughter, and October was the month my son and his boyfriend moved in with us, and it'll be 3 years that he's gone. December 10th was the day he passed, and it'll be 3 years, and it's just like a lot going on right now. So I do this not only for you guys to show that, what, go do it. Do what you love. Life is so short, but I do it for me too, because it makes me do it when I really sometimes don't want to do it and I want to give up, like we all do. And I love showing, because we are restricted in our money, I love showing how to use, I love Golden, I love Liquitex, but I don't have the money like I used to be able to buy it like I want to. And so I love using white school glue and showing you guys 4 different ways to use it to make it, I feel like I'm in an 80s rock band when I see myself in the thing. But I like using it to show you guys that we can, you can still do fun things and not have to use expensive products. You can use white school glue. This is going to look even better. Wait till you see this. Oh, look at that. I look like I got a big tarantula on my head. But that you can use, white school glue to do a lot of the things that you can use Golden or whatever for. We can make molding paste. You can do this, you can do that. So That's the reason I do it. I do it for you guys so I can help you guys. You guys, I've grown when I left Things Crafty. Like I said, I had like 220 subs. I am now at 911. And it's been, I don't know, quite a few, probably 4 or 5 months. I don't know how long it's been since I left them. I have grown leaps and bounds. Again, I thank you guys. I can be on here every day thanking you guys. I wake up in the morning to it still amazes me because I keep waiting for it to like stop. That I wake up and I have these beautiful messages from people just thanking me, and the beautiful comments, and I get emails on Facebook and my regular email, and on my website and through YouTube of people just saying, you give me like, I want to do this so bad, or I've been so nervous to try this, and you give me courage to try it, and I'm so excited. And people um, tag me on things that they've done that they were like kind of like iffy about doing, and that they do it after they see me do it, and it just brings such a happiness to me. And so that's why I do it. Long story short, nothing's ever short with me. But that's why I do it. I do it for you guys to show you that, you know what, we don't have to be, we don't have to let any illness that we have or any problems that we have rule us. Let us rule that. Not every day is going to be sunshine and puppies, but like I said, I did this and I was like, ugh, I was so disappointed because it didn't come out how I wanted it to, and I just couldn't physically do. My hands were like, come on, get over it. You're not going to, but I still did it and finished it. And that video will be up later. So, don't ever give up. Always, always try. And, so I just want to, thank you for that. You guys, your messages are great. And that's, like I said, so I've gotten quite a few questions on why I do what I do and what motivates me and thanking me. And it's to show you guys that, I know how hard it is, believe me. And, I know how hard it is to have anxiety and panic and depression, and then have illnesses on top of it, and all the medications and the doctors and, tests. And it's just so tiring, but, still do it, still keep going. Still try. I'm always here to ask questions too. If you want to see something, if you're like, hey, I want to try this product. Can you figure out a way to make it or show me how to make it? And if you ask me a question or to show you something and I don't answer back, write me again, because I get so many messages and I am a bit wacko. I get so many messages that I try to comment on the comments, and I try to respond to every message. And sometimes one might get missed or two might get missed. So never think that I'm ignoring you. Just rewrite me. I don't care. I tell everybody that. If you want me to repost something for you, or if you want me to do this or that, and I don't do it, rewrite me, because I would never not do it or not answer you on purpose. It's that just my brain just kicks into this fog, and I just, might accidentally miss it or think about answering it. Sometimes I talk to my husband at night, and then the next day I'll say to him, did we have this conversation or did I think it in my head? Because sometimes I think that we talked about something, or I think to myself I have to ask him something and I can't recall if I did or I didn't or whatever. So that's with that. Now, great thing. I'm at like 911 viewers. I reached the 900 mark, which means that I'm going to have another giveaway. So I'm very excited about that. So I want you to, at the bottom of this, let me know what you want the giveaway to be of. I mailed out my winter things. They went out late. I've had so much going on. I just couldn't get it all together. But those are out. I'm going to finish my Frankenstein one. I mean, my skull one. And then I'll have a winner for that one. We'll pick a winner for that one. But let me know what you guys want as a, I'll do a contest over the, I'm losing train of thought. I'm going to do a contest because I got over 900 subs. Every time I get over my next 100 subs, I'm going to do a contest. Always guaranteed. No matter if I already did 4 that month, that in between. And you let me know what you guys want as a giveaway. And I'm trying to think. There was another question. See, I was like, I got to write these down. I'm like, oh, it's only 2. I'll remember. But I think that's, I don't know. I'll do another video when I remember it. I gotta start writing this stuff down. Because I always say I'm gonna, and then when I sit down here, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna make the video real quick. So that's it. So leave a comment below of what you would want the giveaway to be for over the 900 subs. Thank you all for, I mean, you guys are just rock. I mean, you guys make my day. How could I not make videos, or thank you, or do like little giveaways and things like that when you guys are so awesome? I'm just so blessed. I woke up again today and from the video I did and about the negativity and all, and it warms my heart so much. So look for this video coming up. I love doing these little guys, so I'm not like that disappointed, but it didn't come out as much, you know, as in my head as I wanted it to. Can you see how, I mean, his little teethies? I wanted him to kind of be, you know, I started out wanting him creepy, and then I liked him cartoony because all of them kind of been cartoony, and I'm kind of digging on that. So that's why that's that. So that's about it. Damn, I got on here to answer a couple questions. I'm going to write the president of Elmer's as soon as I'm done with this, because I still have not received these that I bought months ago. One's completely dried out and the other one leaked. And in place, they sent me these, which is not what I want. Now, these are great but they are so inky. Like, they spread. Like, I used them on the pants on this little guy here, and they spread. It spreads. I mean, they're great, I'm sure, you know, like, I'm going to use them. I have used them, but it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to write him, and I'm writing as high up as I can get and see what I can get, because their customer service really sucks. And I use their products. You know, I love their glue sticks, their glue. I use a lot of their products because they're cheap and you can get the same result as buying Liquitex or Golden. So they're driving me crazy. So I hope y'all have a great day. Don't forget to leave a comment below. And remember, any questions that you have, I'm catching up on a lot of orders and stuff that I have. So like I said, you know, but don't hesitate to ask me to do a video on something, or to show you something, or to figure something out, or to show you a cheaper way to do something. And I hope y'all have a great day. Be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Always try to give the other person the benefit of the doubt, because you never know what they're going through. And, you know, we should be kind to each other. So that's about it. So have a great day, and I will see you. I don't know when I'll get on camera again, but my next video will be up soon. So don't forget to leave questions and comments, and I love that kind of stuff. Thank you again, guys. Bye.